Nintendo games. I've gotten several requests to do a video about it, so let's, I guess, get to it. So these two I owned long before I got my current GBA. We had another GBA way back in the day, but we, I guess, lost it in a move. So I've got Zelda Four Swords. This obviously comes with a Link to the Past as well. Some of you may know that from the Super Nintendo. I've also got Spyro 2 Season of Flame. I know the texture is a little off, and I'm kind of curious about that too. One day, just shy of COVID, I ran into Tetris Plus at it was an off-brand GameStop. Fast forward 2 years, and I get Santa Claus 3. And this one I haven't really dug into too much yet. Fast forward a year after that, and I'm at a flea market. And I see Off-Road being sold. I decide, what the heck, pick it up. And then on Amazon last year, I think I featured this on my Amazon reviews video. I got the Nicktoons, the GBA video cartridge. Mid last year, I picked up Fire Red. I got this for like a couple bucks on AliExpress. These three are from the passing of a store in one of the next towns over to me. Rest in peace. So, Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy... It's this one. Kids cards. I was honestly just trying to stock up on GBA stuff before the price hikes, especially with that store closure. And then I got, on my last ever visit, Dora the Explorer Super Spies. And then also I'm borrowing my brother's bulky DS. And in that is Golden Sun. I know the label's a little freaky, but hey, at least it got used. And I've also got the 3DS here, as you can see, in its divine quality, ambassador certificate included. I do have it on me. So some of the cartridges don't have labels, and some that do don't have very good labels. So I'm just gonna have to name them. Although I'll show the good ones off. Like I have Happy Home Designer, Animal Crossing New Leaf, which the cartridge actually still remains. And this has the update for Welcome Amiibo. I've got Mario Kart 7. And I've got Fire Emblem Awakening. I have Fire Emblem Sacred Stones on here. And I have Mario Kart Super Circuit on here as well, as part of the ambassador thing. And I'll go over the rest of the games when I get to them. I have Pokemon White and White 2. Again, the labels aren't great. I've got Spirit Tracks. Again, not great label. It's by Zelda. And to go along with that, Zelda the Phantom Hourglass. This one has its label. And I got that in 2018. And these were given to me. These actually still have their labels on it. Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Elmia and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Call of Duty Black Ops. And Pokemon Soul Silver. Again, uh, the labels didn't get treated well, but the games did. The games themselves did. Flash Focus, which is also a game that I bought from the now dead store. And I have its case. Ah. And I also keep the booklet to Santa Claus 3 in there. Just because it has enough room. And I can keep a Game Boy cartridge in the top there if I wanted to. Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, which is very nice. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. Gotta flip over because I'm running out of room. Mario Kart for the DS. Nintendogs. I wonder how these puppies are doing. Naruto Ninja Council number 3. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. I debated about getting possibly like Ruby or Sapphire for the GBA, and I was just like, nah, because I've already got the Alpha right there. So yeah, 3DS. Let's go on here now. And this is a 2DS case, but I don't have the 2DS anymore. In fact, I can move that out of the way. I have to turn the volume down. Other than the apps you'd need. Oh yeah, see Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. You can't really see these, so I'll just have to name them off. Sonic the Hedgehog for Game Gear. Ice Climber. F-Zero Maximum Velocity. Wrecking Crew. Side Pocket for Game Boy. Balloon Fight. Yes. And I got the Flipnote Studio 3D for GBA, or not GBA, 3DS. Wow. I managed to get that before they shut down. Don't ask me how, I just did. DSi only. Snowboard Extreme and Joy Up games. I got the 2 Chuck E. Cheese games, the Alien Defense Force and the Arcade Room. I am in the movie. There's no good way to explain that to you other than a 10-second filming camera. Photo Clock from Nintendo. Which I'm sure if I had the DSi still, I could probably transfer over. 4 Swords Anniversary Edition. Link's Awakening for Game Boy. I had the cartridge at one point. I just don't have it anymore. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Zelda 1. Both of those for the NES. I've got the Oracle series. Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Picross, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. That was also on my Nintendo exclusive. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. And I've got Majora's Mask 3D as well. Game & Watch, I've got 1 through 3 for the Game Boy and Color. Kirby is a very interesting category. Got the Amazing Mirror, because, again, Ambassador. Kirby's Block Ball, Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Star Stacker. Most of those are for the Game Boy. And Kirby's Pinball Land. I have a 3D Classics Kirby's Adventure as well. Although I think that was primarily to like remake the game and make it less. And there's Super Circuit. Again, it's really hard to see it. Like I have to like Like, you see what I mean? I got WarioWare Inc., Wario Land 4, Super Mario Advance 3, Yoshi, NES Open Tournament Golf, Super Mario Land for Game Boy, Donkey Kong Jr., Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong for the Game Boy, Donkey Kong Land Game Boy, Super Mario Brothers. We all know the game. Okay, I'll stop. Pokemon. I've got all 3 in the Gold, Silver, Crystal series. I've got all 3 of those. I've got Red and Yellow from the original, along with Fire Red. And a couple of 3DS variants of the games, but yeah. Metroid, I've just got Fusion. Metroid from the NES. And I think that's about it. And 3D classics like Sight Bike. Again, for the 3DS category, I just had to kind of name it. Because if I don't, it's going to be really hard to see the screen. Especially with it backlit and giving off reflections to the camera. It's just not great. But should we say enough to the handhelds and talk about Wii? Okay, and I'm back, and I've returned with, yes, not so handheld games. Twilight Princess, Cars 2. I've got 2 copies of Wii Play for whatever reason, but I'll never say no. Racket Sports. Club Penguin. I don't think I can play this. Chicken Shoot. It's exactly what it sounds like. It reminds me of that chicken Space Invaders game. The Black Eyed Peas Experience. Cars. Regular Cars. Oh, I put Link's crossbow training in there. Because we were slightly ripped off, but it was okay. Because we only paid $1 for that. So I put Link's crossbow training in there because we didn't have an existing case for it. Wipe Out the Game. Now probably one of the more controversial consoles at my disposal. Switch. I've got another copy of Link's Awakening. I've owned like 3 of these in my lifetime. Mario Party Superstars. It's time to jump up in the air with Super Mario Odyssey. Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have a combo between Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Monopoly, Risk, and Trivial Pursuit. It's a 3-in-1. Minecraft. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this, whatever the heck this is. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.